Hello YouTube, I am the Planet Rocks, and thank you for joining me for another playthrough of Tom Clancy's EndWar. As I'm sure you remember from last time, the Defense Minister of Europe is being blamed by the United States for the attacks on the United States and on Russia, even though we all know that this is not the case. And I think actually I'm going to do that at the end of every video, where I play the newsreel for the mission that is going to come afterwards. That's going to come for next week, and I'm going to have like that little cliffhanger at the end of every video. That way you get to see the newsreel and you get to judge what's going on based on that kind of context. So for now, it's the Siege of Copenhagen, which means I am going to be defending Alpha. So here we go.
Colonel Taylor, best case outcome for this mission is we cause a major international incident, and worst case is we start a war with Europe. Though given what I'm about to tell you, maybe that's not such a bad idea. Within 24 hours of the April 4th attacks, 3rd Echelon had found incontrovertible evidence that the Forgotten Army was secretly funded and supplied by Europe's defense minister, Francois Poulain. What that means is a conspiracy within the European government to destroy the Freedom 4 lifter. The other attacks? Diversions, to throw us off the scent. Make it look like Europe was a target too. Here's where it gets complicated. We sent in a Black Ops team to snatch Poulain in Copenhagen, but the mission got blown and they're pinned down in one of the city's uplink towers. Poulain's our only shot at finding out how high this conspiracy went. Maybe all the way to President Perot herself. So we're going in, and we're bringing him out. ESCOM has crashed Copenhagen's uplink network to give you safe passage in. Your job is to defend Alpha at all costs until we can extract Poulain. Don't mess this up, Colonel. Get to it.
All right. So here we go. I do think it's funny that we know that the whatever incontrovertible evidence that Mitchell has is obviously not good evidence, because we all know that it's actually that Russian General Izazov who's behind all this. So that is kind of funny. So yeah, we've got a unit of transports, we got gunships, and three units of engineers. So let's start. Our reinforcements are going to be arriving
Colonel Taylor
in
taking
less
the helm.
than 10 minutes.
Data stream is secure. Forces inbound on DZ at Alpha. We have clear skies. Copenhagen's uplink network is offline.
This is Crash Cart. We've rebooted Alpha. Precious cargo still in our possession. Holding for extract.
Right,
European forces closing on Alpha, sir. We must defend it at all costs until mission supports come online and we can secure extraction of the VIP. Highlighting on the HUD some structures our engineers can use as cover points. Let's get them in there ASAP.
Alrighty, so I'm sending number 5 to this big building right here. 4 is going to be in that tower on the far end, while number 3 is going to be right here.
This is Joker. The building is ours.
Okay, let's...
Roger. Frag 'em.
Now these artillery are probably not unprotected, but we're going to go ahead and see if we can get them.
Engaging.
We got engineers right there. Once they get into cover, they might be able to do some extensive damage to the gunships.
Infantry and buildings have longer range. If the reticle's range number is green, it won't have to move to attack.
Wildcard here. The building is ours.
Hostiles on the move. Eyes on Badger IFVs. Use
Okay.
fastback IFVs to knock gunships out of the air.
Okay,
West
so
quadrant. Hostile eliminated.
let's get our gunships out of there. Or, yeah, before the transports do something. Here come their gunships. So we're gonna wait.
This is Viper. We're in position.
Alright, now let's send in Blue Cab. 5 is engaging with them.
All squads are good. This is Blue Cab. We're exploring damage.
And now here comes Blue Cab.
Hostiles are in range, so we are engaging.
If we had tanks, those guys would be done even quicker. But the engineers are holding up very
Check
well.
Central Quadrant. Hostiles in motion. Eyes on Enforcer combat engineers.
Okay, so they're retreating, which is smart.
This is Viper. All Eagles aloft. Basically, I expected you. Copy. Moving.
No, over
No
there.
supply.
Okay.
We're in position. Combat is imminent, so make your peace. This is no problem with killing. All squads vertical.
Alrighty.
I gotta hand it to the colonel. He's true full bird today.
Viper here. On the move. Got missiles on the rail. On these targets. Affirmative, sir.
Okay, so some are moving in. Oh wow. We got 2.
Yes, sir. Moving. You getting a clear read on those hostiles?
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and attack these
Yes, sir.
guys.
Copy that.
They don't have cover, and they're pretty far away from cover
You're
as
opening
of right
fire
now.
on us.
Oh shoot. No, there we go. Wow, they've got a lot of engineers coming in. Looks like they are retreating into a building, which means I am going to need to retreat. Going to pull back to
Copy,
Alpha.
moving.
See what number 4 is up to.
Viper here. All Eagles aloft. We're in position.
Okay, so at least number 4 has their shield back up. You can kind of see them, can't you? Up there at the top, hiding in there. So they are all throughout this tower, that group of engineers. And we know that more are on the way. See, like right there.
Hostiles on the move. Eyes on Enforcer grenadiers.
And here's one, but they're not showing up on my radar. I wonder why they're leaving. No, either way's fine with me. Okay, so now they're rushing back in.
Artillery fire in opposition.
Oh, so we have some artillery right over there.
Viper here.
Let's go towards it. Hopefully those engineers won't come near us. And hopefully they're not protected by... Okay, so there's some engineers right there, but we need to just go to them.
Blackfoot gunships are perfect tank killers. Check South Quadrant. Hostiles in motion. Eyes on Panther tanks.
We'll smoke them, sir.
Where are the tanks? We get them after after we take care of these artillery. Then we'll go for the tanks, which are
Hostiles in
right
range.
there.
Opening fire. Viper
So we're
here.
still dealing with these engineers.
You got a kill, sir.
We can let the hostile unit evacuate or attack it again to finish it off. Center Quadrant. Hostile eliminated.
Joker. One squad down. Artillery fire on opposite.
Center quadrant.
Now
Hostile
it's
eliminated.
time to go kill these
Hostile
tanks.
destroyed.
This is Boxcar. We're at full strength. This is
We got
Viper.
engineers.
Opening fire at hostile.
Wildcard here. All squads are good.
This is Viper. Scoring hits, sir. This is Viper. Got a kill, sir.
Check south quadrant. Hostiles are on the move. Eyes on Cheetah gunships.
We got some gunships.
Center quadrant. Hostile eliminated.
Disengaging. Yes, sir. Falling back. Joker here. We're 2 squads down. Disengaging. Looks easy, sir.
West quadrant. Hostile eliminated.
Man, they're...
Joker. We've lost a lot of men.
Yeah, they have lost a lot. Shoot.
We're scoring damage.
Wildcard.
Check central quadrant. Hostile eliminated.
This is Boxcar. Blue camp here. This is Viper. We're in position. That is a kill.
Only 30 seconds, and then our reinforcements arrive. Okay, so it looks like they are retreating. So yeah, let's focus on Unit 7.
Center quadrant. Hostile eliminated.
10 seconds.
Hostile eliminated. Hostiles in motion. Eyes on Panther tanks.
Oh, we got tanks
We
coming.
can order reinforcements now should we need them. Hold Alpha and break the European counterattack.
Oh wait, we got transports right there coming in. That's not great. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna send these against the
That
tanks.
is a kill. Boxcar here. We're at full strength. By that is a kill.
See, okay, see the yellow
Check
squares
center quadrant.
coming in from the north. That's our reinforcements.
Blue camp here. Destination
Hostile
reached.
destroyed.
All right.
West quadrant.
Alrighty.
Hostile neutralized.
It's been too long since I've had
Objective complete. All hostiles destroyed. Alpha has been held.
This is Crash Cart. Ready for extraction when you are.
Mitchell here. Negative on extraction. Europe has moved a grid crasher satellite into position over Copenhagen. Looks like they're going to expend it and take the whole network back offline. We can risk flying in additional forces for you, but we can't risk extracting Defense Minister Poulain until we have that sector locked down.
Understood, General. Guess we're just gonna have to capture all the other uplinks too. Who said it would be easy?
All right. So yeah, let's see the newsreel for next time. Leave you with a cliffhanger.
Breaking news of fighting between American and European forces in the streets of Copenhagen.
Responded to an anonymous tip that American spies were about to kidnap Defense Minister Poulain.
President Becerra claiming the U.S. is acting on conclusive evidence of a criminal conspiracy within the European government to destroy the Freedom 4.
More U.S. forces have landed into Copenhagen. Every indication is that another round of fighting is about to begin.
Alright guys, so that's where I'm going to leave it today. I just want to thank you so much for joining me, and so it looks like next time we are actually going to be playing as Europe, trying to drive out the Americans, which is an interesting change of pace. So yet again, thank you so much for joining me today in this playthrough of Tom Clancy's EndWar. I am the Planet Rocks. Be sure to subscribe to my channel, click the bell for notifications, and like this video. You can also follow me on Twitter. I'm the Planet Rocks, obviously, on Twitter as well. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you next week.